next few days. So very hot here across much of the southwest.
Potential tropical cyclone number 3. Alrighty, there we are.
In Phoenix. So again, that's an extreme situation setting
so
up
what do you
across the
do?
Southwest. Let's see what the forecast looks like for the next few days.
When you're in a tropical storm,
with us over this region. We
go
do
to the
have
beach.
some severe weather.
Let's go.
The potential as we move into the middle of the country for this afternoon and also into tomorrow.
So here we are in Rarity Point, right near Perdido Key in Florida, and it is 20 of July, and it has rained basically every day since April. A couple of days, maybe we got no rain. Most every day since April. So now we have a tropical system basically passing us over to the west. So they're expecting 8 to 12 inches of rain from this week. I think it may turn out to be more. And our ground here is already saturated, so we're just going to kind of drive around here and we'll go over to the beach. And I expect this community may be isolated. It's pretty easy for the flooding to cut the roads. There's only 2 roads that lead out here from the mainland. They both run through the middle of swamps. It's pretty easy for those roads to get cut and for us to get isolated out here. To vehicle traffic, I'm kind of expecting that to come maybe today. Not too bad now. You usually get a little bit of flooding right back there when it gets really saturated, but we're just kind of starting this whole adventure. It started, it's about 6 or 7 o'clock last night. It hasn't quit raining since then. Been about like this, sometimes a little heavier, not really ever much lighter than it is right now. I noticed yesterday evening I was out at Johnson Beach at kind of the narrow part of the Perdido Key and on the Gulf Islands National Seashore, and noticed the surge. That island there is only usually about 200 yards wide between Big Lagoon and Gulf of Mexico. And I'd noticed the surge just kind of pushed it up a little bit. It looked like it had maybe narrowed the island by about maybe 25 or 30 yards. We'll see how that looks today. So we're turning right onto Perdido Key Drive, Bars Bridge. Anybody that's watched any of my other videos has seen all this. We're shooting this with our Sony AS300 action cam. Shout out to Sony, still liking this camera. This has got the Boss image stabilization in it, and it seems to work really well. So far on this camera, my only real complaint is that the battery life is short and seems to end abruptly. Like you see the little battery monitor, it's got like 4 bars. When you see 2 of them gone, it's going to go dead pretty fast. It doesn't seem real linear as far as what it says the charge is and how long it'll take it to go dead. So I had to get extra batteries. They're a little bit of a pain to change on this camera, but I'm just careful, to either keep it charged up or keep a charged battery on hand. Other than that, I like it. It's small. It's a nice camera. Okay, we're turning here in the curve on Perdido Drive onto Johnson's Beach Road, so we're going to go down to the National Seashore. I expect they'll just have the gate opened up without the gate guard there collecting money. Maybe not. Let's see. They may not even let people on here. Let's see. They're building a condo right at the end of this road before you go onto the federal property, replacing a condo that was blown down during Hurricane Ivan. So one of the few really big condos that were lost in that storm, and it basically undermined the foundation of it and cracked it. The whole thing just kind of slid into two pieces, and I think it was an 8-story building. It was a pretty big event out here. I'm surprised these guys are still out working today, but I guess they got to. It looks like there is a guard at the gate, or the truck anyway. Down here, glad when they get that all finished up. Warning, dangerous surf, got the red flag flying, and yeah, there you got the "you may proceed" sign out. So. They'll close this park if the flooding gets much worse. It's pretty high right there on the road. Maybe one of the last chances we get to come out here in the next few days. Supposedly this is going to blow over and wrap up by Saturday, and we're supposed to have a nice weekend. We'll see if that turns out to be true or not. Get a look at the Gulf here. And that's looking pretty rough. Get a little different view here. We'll drive down the, off the pavement, we'll drive down the beach road and take a look at that. Get you a different view here running down the beach. I'm facing to the east now. Looking pretty ugly. Pretty early in the season for us to have tropical activity, really. That's something we usually see here more in August to September than June. But it's been an unusual weather season all the way around this year. Right straight ahead, that's my crabbing spot. I catch all those big crabs I've been doing videos of. That's the canoe kayak launch area. Alright, we'll drive down the beach road. Yeah, this road's getting pretty badly flooded. There. Water on the road. With a bunch of kayaks not going kayaking today. That would be a definite death ride. We've got a couple paddle boards actually out rented right now. I hope nobody tries to use them today. talk, photograph them. Stop at one of these walkovers. We'll walk out a little bit. This one here. And then we'll end the video. They're protecting these nests out here with, keep the raccoons from digging them up with a fence. That's interesting. Haven't seen that before. Another nest about 30 yards. Down the beach here, big piece of driftwood. Right down here. You can definitely see quite a bit of surge here. There's usually another 25 yards of beach here. And pretty soon the seawater, pretty soon will be hitting the vegetation line here. And it will breach this road, completely submerge this island. It happens quite a bit. I don't know how well this is going to hold up with the rain coming right onto the screen here, the lens, I mean. I'm going to get a shot of this driftwood and then we'll wrap it up. A big, nice piece of driftwood there. Well, how'd you like to run into that on your boat? Partially submerged, hit your prop on that, or your hull, that'd be nice. Woo. An interesting piece of wood. All right, thanks for watching. We're gonna wrap this up. Put the camera away.